What's going on, guys? Mac here, bringing you a wonderful little video. Sorry I sound a little out of breath. I literally just got done doing my workout, and man, those last two sets, I did like a rotating type set, if you will. I don't know what you exactly call it. I did that exercise once, this exercise, then back to that exercise, and the last set, instead of doing like a rep limit, I decided to just go out till like I couldn't do it anymore. So hold on, let me catch my breath. So it's like a kill set, whatever, you know. I repped out basically, and it was pull-ups, bodyweight pull-ups, and then pistol squats, and I kept doing them until I could literally do them no more. I got to the point where I went down on my left leg. It was still an even number, or it was an even number. I just kept saying one more. I got down to my left leg on the even number, went up, turned around, started going down on my right leg. I just sat down. My legs were like, "You're done, no more." And I was like, "All right, no more." So yeah, it was a good final set of the workouts. Now I'm ready to get back to work, head to work, and handle business over in that end. But yeah, I wanted to discuss to you guys some crazy little idea I had that's coming up recent, that got me thinking about the previous my previous fishing excursion that I did, was catching redfish over there in Louisiana. And it got me thinking, you know, we were talking about, you know, trying to make more hunting and fishing trips similar to that, to different places and all this other things. And then ultimately, for me, it's also sharing the experience with people. In other words, I get to share the meat with people, share the story with people. So I was thinking, like, how am I supposed to do that? Well, I want to do something very interesting. We were talking about how Louisiana has a lot of surf and turf. You're able to get yourself a hog, and then, you know, catch yourself some fish, have a surf and turf dinner, or, you know, shrimp or some things of that nature. Like, that's very true. But you know what also goes, you know, you just don't need the land and sea, but you also need the air. You know, you need a bird. So I came up with an idea of surf, turf, and bird dinner, or surf, turf, and bird, you know, excursion, lunch, or whatever. And what that means is that I'm gonna try catching fish. I'm gonna get the meat, either a hog or a deer or whatever, and then a bird, either a duck, dove, quail, turkey, things of that nature. You know, I'm gonna try getting all of those, you know, at least those three kinds of things, and have a get together for like a celebration or something like that, and keep myself in tune with it, because I can't do it for this 4th of July, because 4th of July we already had plans set up, and everybody was already getting ready. Everybody already had, you know, my mother already had the plans for what they're cooking and everything already in it. And I was like, okay, all right, so how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? Well, we were talking about maybe trying doing it next year and stuff. I said, no, that's cool and everything, but I want to do it a little sooner. And let me calm down a little. I'm sorry, I still got that adrenaline going for me. So I want to do it a little sooner, right? So when would be the perfect time to do it, was my question. It's like, when would be the perfect time to have everybody gather up, family members gather up, and partake in this meal? And then what would be on this meal, right? So it got me thinking. And you know what's a very commonality, like what brings us all together outside of a holiday in my family? It would be football, college football. It's coming up very soon. We got like maybe 2-3 months coming up. And you know what also starts with college football, or very close to college football here in Georgia, is deer season. Bow season opens up like September 11th, I think, very early. And dove season opens up the weekend before that. And I can easily catch some catfish before everything. So why not, right? So my plan is, we're having a college football gathering. I don't know exactly what day college footballs are. I haven't looked it up yet. But get together for a college, you know, a game Saturday, and I want to have fried catfish, because everybody loves fried catfish. I want to have some deer barbecue. I don't know if I want to have like deer rib barbecue or just like pulled barbecue from the deer. and I want some quail, not quail, dove. I want to make a dumpling out of it, or a sort of quail. Maybe I might make kebabs out of all of it. I don't know yet. See, I have so much I can plan for this. It just sounds great now, and it got me thinking about how I could do. If this is a big success, right? Which I think it will be. I think people will enjoy it. I have other crazier ideas for the surf, turf, and bird type dinners that I would love for the family to start getting into, because I really love for the rest of my family to start getting into. I mean, I already have a brother, cousin, a stepfather. They hunt and fish, crazy, right? But it always seems like they get the meat, they get all this, and they don't eat it as much as one should, in my opinion. So it just got me thinking. I want to share these experiences with everybody. See, it's gonna be like a fun little experience, because I can go dove hunting, hopefully get a few dove, go fishing, hopefully catch fish, and then go deer hunting, hopefully get a deer. I mean, it sounds simple, right? It sounds simple, but as you guys know, it's never as simple as it sounds. It is going to be a very luck of the draw type situation, and if I do get lucky, I will have one hell of a story to share with the friends and family during this whole entire thing. Now, if it is a huge success, and I believe it will be a huge success, I have, as I've said before, I have crazier and other ideas for it. For instance, next 4th of July or something around that nature, I can have a different kind of surf, turf, and bird. Instead of just like what I just had, I was thinking about maybe doing some exotic hunting, down in Texas. Maybe introduce some waterfowl, which is duck, who knows, or quail, who knows, if it gets big enough, if it seems popular enough when I do it, I'm gonna try sticking to it and try making adventures out of the excursions and hunting and things of that nature, because I believe it would be, and I believe my energy, my craziness energy, will eventually start rubbing off on people. See, that's the thing. People, not only do people tend to flock of birds of the same feather, but they also tend to start, getting their energy, their same levels of energy. In other words, I'm excitable about it. Everybody else in the family is, they're not as excited about it for it. But if I keep this excitement up, eventually this shit will rub off on people, and then who knows? We might have like a big old family trip going down Texas, doing some exotic hunting for some weird animals we've never hunted before, and then having a good old grill out, barbecue, that type of deal, just for fun. That sounds like an awesome time, awesome family vacation, honestly. Yes, it's going to be a little bit more work than our standard go to the beach or go on a cruise and rest and relax, that type of thing. But ultimately, I believe it will be a great, fun, different experience for the family members, and also give everybody, hopefully who don't hunt regularly or fish regularly, a chance to experience it a little bit with family members they love, our wives, our significant others that don't hunt all the time or fish all the time. They give them a chance to experience what it's like and the joys of it, especially if you get the joys and disappointments of it. Let me tell you, there's a lot more disappointments than the joys, but let me tell you, that joy outweighs 10,000 disappointments when it comes to hunting and fishing, because you can have the worst luck all day, not even get a small little nibble on a fish. Then all of a sudden you get hit hard and that line takes off and you're fighting and you reel in that one fish. Just that one fish you catch, you are the most excited mofo on this planet. Despite only catching one fish, being out there all day, you're still the most excited mofo out there. So hopefully this goes off without a hitch. I'm hoping it really does, because I really would love for my family to enjoy this, and I really would just love to do it, because it's a crazy adventure is what it is. I mean, it's something that's just not normal, and something that I would love to do. It just sounds something for me, it just sounds something that I would love to do. And I've been trying to get back into it, or I have been getting back into it now. I'm not even trying anymore. I'm fully into it now. I'm hunting, I'm fishing a lot more, and it's just been an absolute ball of a time. And we even got a camping trip planned up for the end of July already, you know, with one of my brothers, and I immediately said yes. I was like, hell yeah, let's go, motherfucker. So it is just going to be an excitable and just enjoyable time, and I can't wait to start, because I know it's going to rub off on people, and I can't wait to start sharing the experiences with family members, especially the ones I know would just absolutely love it, despite them saying it's not their interest. Okay? So anyways, guys, I'm about to get off on the interstate down here, and I just wanted to give you guys this little tidbit, because remember, it's called a surf, turf, and bird. All right, surf, turf, and bird. All right, that means you got to catch fish. You gotta have a land animal. It can either be a pig, deer, antelope, elk, anything of that nature. And then or an exotic animal, it doesn't matter if you're down in Texas. And then a bird. It can be quail, dove, duck, turkey, things of that, you know, a bird for crying out loud. You guys know what a bird is, okay? So it just sounds really interesting to me, and it sounds like you can easily make so many different meals out of it. You can either make like a light meal out of the bird, and then a heavy meal out of the meat part, or you can make a light entree out of the turf part, or an entree. You can do so many different things with it that it's exciting me to do more and more with it. Now I'm going to stick with the more traditional type thing for the first go around, because let's face it, because I'm going to invite some other people too, and that they may not be as comfortable with eating wild animals, but after they eat it, I think they'll absolutely love it, you know, that sort of deal. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day, and if you guys have some crazy idea for surf, turf, and bird dinner, like what type of recipes would you recommend for wild game animals, any kind of animals? Like, what's your favorite game animal? What's your favorite type of recipe for it? Now, get creative with it. If you've never done like a meal this way before, how would you do it? What would be your recommendations for it? You know, because I've never done a meal this way before. It's going to be a little bit of work. Don't get me wrong, it's going to be a little bit of work, but it's going to be fun work, because, and at the end of it, I'm 100%, everybody's belly's going to be full, and they're going to be like, that was really good, Mac, that was really good. So let me hear you guys' ideas and give me your input. And the way you guys can do that right now is if you comment right down below. Okay, you got to give me a little comment and give me those inspirational ideas, especially for some of you some hunters out there. And while you're at it, go ahead and give me a like and subscribe, and look forward to the next video. I'll post it up pretty soon. So hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day, and I look forward to speaking to you guys next time. And as always, work on it. Peace.